where are you really from? Gosh, as an immigrant, this question sucks. And I can't even tell you how often I get this question. And if you're an immigrant yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hi, I'm Fabi, a side hustle coach, and I'm sharing with you all the realness of building a purpose-driven business while working a full-time job as a senior director in product. And today I'm going to talk about my real struggles when it came to starting a business in a foreign language in a foreign country. Because let me tell you, it wasn't easy. And why it wasn't easy is because there are so many limiting beliefs that come up as an immigrant when you start a business in a language that is not your native language. That's for sure. So let me back up. I'm originally from Germany, and I've always been a really high achiever and perfectionist based on all the unhealed trauma that I used to deal with. And I remember starting my first business was really hard. But the biggest challenge was I already had a really great reputation in my role in the corporate world. So now, as you know, as an entrepreneur, you will suck for quite some time. And it's really intimidating if you think about starting a business and starting to write emails, create content in your non-native language while people are watching. And in the beginning, you're gonna suck. There's no way around it. So when I started my first business, it was a newsletter called Your Success Daily. So I had this idea, this amazing idea, to just send an email every day to improve yourself. So it would be like one tip on how you can change your communication or your health or whatever. And this was all before ChatGPT. So I remember when I sent out these emails, daily emails also to say, I literally had my mother-in-law read through each of the single emails and support me in like writing them in a way where it's perfect grammar. Gosh, now that I think of this, I mean, bless her heart, Jane, thank you so much for supporting me. And then when I thought like, okay, I can't ask Jane to look at my emails every single week, I hired a copywriter. And I will never forget the day where I received an email as a response to one of the emails I just sent out. And the email said, oh, like, I love your emails. Your English is so amazing, but I can't really relate to you. And that really stuck with me. What I realized is your imperfections make you perfect. Because here's what I did. I'm an immigrant. English is not my native language. By making everything perfect, I actually removed my authentic self from my business, which is so counterintuitive. If you've been like really thinking about starting your own business, but you're so intimidated by speaking in a different language and creating content in a different language, I just want you to remind yourself that it's okay to have grammar mistakes. It's okay to not be perfect. And actually, your imperfections is what makes you perfect. This is what makes you relatable. And it's really funny because then I started to say, I'm just gonna trust myself. And if I have grammar mistakes, so be it. But one of the things I really wanted to do is dig deeper into where that perfectionism was coming from. I mean, it's like always childhood trauma or some kind of drama. What I realized is I worked really hard to get to where I am now in the corporate world. And for me, building a business, I mean, you have to fail your way to success. There is no way around it. The mindset that brought you to where you're at on the corporate ladder is not the mindset that's going to bring you up as an entrepreneur, like at all. When you fail over and over in the corporate world, guess what's going to happen? You're gonna get fired, right? I mean, it's the ugly truth. Whereas when you fail over and over again as an entrepreneur, you actually start succeeding. And this is the key difference, right? This is the mindset shift that you gotta do. And this is why I created this channel, because what made you successful in your 9-to-5 will not make you successful in your business. And here's the interesting part looking back on my journey. I was always trying to like be perfect, right? So that I don't damage my reputation in the corporate world. But it removed my authenticity from my business. And so the perfectionism actually made me realize that I wasn't my true authentic self in my business. I was putting on a mask of being perfect, but I wasn't. And I cared a lot about how I looked, which is really, again, the opposite of the corporate world and being an entrepreneur. In the corporate world, of course, it's very important how you look and how people perceive you. But you know what's way more important is, as an entrepreneur, it's about providing massive value. So if you make grammar mistakes, who cares? It's who you are. You can be proud of yourself that you're actually speaking more than one language. And I want you to never forget, when you create that reel with grammar mistakes in it, all that matters is that people feel seen and heard, right? And done is better than perfect. Every day you don't put yourself out there because you have all of these different things going on in mind, like that your English is not good enough, then you're literally taking away from the people who need to hear you the most. And this is really key. I want you to think about this one person that you know is struggling right now, and how can you help them? It's all about them. I probably made so many sentence mistakes in this video already, but it doesn't matter, because all that matters is that the message gets to you. Your imperfections are perfect. If you got value out of this video, make sure to like it, share it with some friends who might have been experiencing the same struggle, and also let me know what you're struggling with right now while you're building a business or trying to build a business and still working full-time, and I will make sure to create a video for you. If you want to learn more about how to overcome some limiting beliefs, make sure to watch these videos next.